Hi, okay, so hierarchy of threats, and the first one for your homework is your respiration. So placing a hand on your collarbone, on upper chest, a hand on your lower belly, just below the navel, and breathe. Okay, and breathe. As you breathe into your hand, just be aware maybe your top hand is moving first, and maybe your shoulders are lifting and lowering as you breathe. So try to switch that around and breathe into your lower hand first. So as you breathe in, you want to create more space in the belly, in the diaphragm, to work, to take in more oxygen. So that means that the belly is going to expand because we're taking in more. So as you breathe in, that expansion happens and the belly pushes away, almost like you've got a heavy book on your lower belly and you're trying to push it away with the breath. And as you exhale, the breath comes away and the hand drops down. So work up to about either a minute before you eat, a minute before you sleep. It doesn't have to be a minute before you actually, when you're in bed. It can be a minute before that, it can be half an hour before you eat. Just allowing yourself to slow down, get out of this sympathetic nervous system, more into the parasympathetic, which is rest and digest. Otherwise we're just eating on a lot of stress, with a lot of cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And we can find that as soon as we go to bed and the head touches the pillow, we're thinking about a lot of stuff. So we're just trying to calm down and have some quiet time to get into the parasympathetic nervous system to allow us to rest but also digest. This can be done at any time as well, so you can't really overdo it. Sometimes it can be tricky at first to do it when you're standing, so much easier to practice when you're lying down in bed before you go to sleep. To actually work with the belly and the hands and just think about breathing into your hand as you breathe, and slow it down as well. So really, when you think you've breathed in as much as you can always go a little bit further. And it's always harder with, I think, with females, because we tend to have this image of that we should have flat bellies and we're always pulling our bellies in, and we tend to breathe more up here into our chest. When we get stressed, our shoulders get very tight as well. So no one's looking when you're lying down and you've got all the covers over you, and you're just breathing into your hands, and push that belly out as much as you can, so it looks like you've got a great balloon inside your belly. Okay, so that's your first bit of homework, is to do that every day, and you can't overdo it. So 2 or 3 times a day, or just if you have no time at all and you really are stressing about it, then obviously that's going to be working against you, and you'll find you'll get cross. So just think about then just doing 10 breaths a day. Alright, so enjoy your practice.